Vannda, all in, we back. He had to kick the new year off with something for the people.
On the road again.
Hold on, y'all hear the saxophone in the back? Ever since I learned Vannda makes his own beats, it makes the like listening experience for Vannda so much more different. It makes reacting to Vannda so much more different because now I'm reacting to his production as well as his rapping, and it when I call him the flow king and I give him that adds to it because that's how the flows be so perfect. The beats was made for the songs, you could tell. But we gonna hear it that sax. Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
On the road again, man, I'm going 95. 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 Everybody asks me, video, where you been? I'm in base and rock, I'm all in. Some don't ever die, gon' let you on scene. Life is a movie, I try to make a scene. Life.
Oh, Vannda done did it. So I always said, does Vannda have a song where he's like predominantly in English? I used to always say that, right? And most songs are gonna be in Khmer, but as I've been reacting to Vannda and as I'm watching him grow and become bigger and bigger, and as he becomes bigger and bigger, he does put out less and less music. He doesn't put out the way he used to, but it's because he has a lot more engagements and he's becoming an international star, so naturally he probably is speaking English more or dealing in situations where he's forced to speak English more, because Vannda could always speak English, and well, as long as I've been around, he can speak English, been around on the scene, but I'm seeing that more and more in his music. Is anybody else noticing a little more English in the joint?
And I'm going 95. Everybody asks me, video, where you been? I'm in base and rock, I'm all in. Some don't ever die, gon' let you on scene. Life is a movie, I try to make a scene. Life is a movie, I'm direct. I'm trying to tell the nigga crank, gotta take. High as a butter, skip the metric. Tryna go big on Big Shanghai, my body on flicks. Shout out to my
Vannda has a really good job of being able to create so much different types of music, and right now he's in that like chill, just traveling vibe. And when I say traveling, it just sounds like music you in the car to. It's sort of like that Travis Scott, great production, great different pacings. Like it's lit, like those kind of things that Travis Scott does. Vannda's doing it here, and that's always been in Vannda's wheel book. I'm not saying he's taken from Trav, but just similarities, right? And the spaciousness, the energy, that kind of shit to the flow, and like the throwing his voice and doing things like that, it just gives a whole different energy. And not a lot of artists are going to be able to give you the turned up, give you the mamas, then give you all in. You know, I'm going all in.
Tryna go big on Big Shanghai, my body on flicks. Shout out to my team, shout out to my gang, shout out to my bro. Shout out to my love on the band on your team, she what net show. Shout out to the fans, shout out to the bitch, shout out to them hoes. Champ even can choke check.
Oh, hold on, that nigga said, shout out to the gang, shout out to the bros. Hold on, we gotta run that back. Vannda coming with them boards.
High as a butter, skip the metric. Tryna go big on Big Shanghai, my body on flicks. Shout out to my team, shout out to my gang, shout out to my bro.
Shout out to my team, shout out to my gang, shout out to my bros, okay.
Shout out to my love on the band on your team, she what net show.
Shout out to my love, you know what I'm saying, okay. I shout out to them too.
Shout out to the fans, shout out to the bitch, shout out to them hoes.
Shout out to the friends, shout out to the bitch, and shout out to the hoe. So this is why I was excited to hear him rhyming in English, because music is music. And I've been saying this for so many, not just in English, watch this, because watch where I'm going with this. Music is music. And at the end of the day, we are just creating sounds that are similar to or complement other sounds, right? And every language, whether I spoke English or I spoke Igbo or I spoke Spanish or I spoke Khmer or I spoke French, we're all just using sounds. But the difference is different languages use different sounds. So if Vannda starts using more English as he's doing here, he then creates a whole different space and dynamic of rhyme in rhyming words from English to Khmer, and that's going to be incredibly difficult. And he is going to have to sometimes use the simpler words, but that's whole new pockets of rhyming, because I've never heard a nigga say the last thing he just said, because I don't even know what he said. I've never heard a rapper get that line off in my life, and that's one of the highest compliments I can bestow upon a person. Bro, I listen to music for a living, and before I listened to music and created music for a living, I listened to music as if I was listening to music for a living. If you don't understand what that means, let me put it into layman's terms. I listen to a lot of music, and for you to show me something, or a pocket of sound, or something, a rhyme scheme, something I haven't heard before, that is a very, very high compliment. And that's why I said, now we putting the English in, now we go in different places. Because it's not even about me understanding it, it's about how it sounds to me. Oh, okay, shout out to the host of the principal. Then I can dive in. I'm singing along. Shout out to the host of the I shut up on the other part, nigga. I don't know how to say that.
Shout out to my gang, shout out to my bro. Shout out to my love on the band on your team, she would net show. Shout out to the fans, shout out to the bitch, shout out to them hoes. Champ told you can choke you missing audio. Baby, show my life, she wanna talk.
She wants to talk?
Hold on, get the fuck out my face, get the fuck out my way. Do not try to betray him, know the job.
And I also say, you know, I'm a person who loves music and loves how music works, and I love breaking down music and looking at music as a bunch of puzzle pieces that are almost always interchangeable. But not everybody does, and Vannda does have the ability to create music that I think has the sound everybody in the world will listen to. But when you come here to the West, you come to America, unless it's Spanish, very rarely are hit songs not going to be in English, or some kind of, at least enough English for the listeners to just sing along to. And I believe Vannda can make American top 10 hits. If he doesn't want to do that and you want to stay in Cambodia, or even just stay in Asia, or take over that whole part of the hemisphere, that's totally fine. I'm not saying that America's the end all be all, but being that you do want to come here and be the juggernaut I think you can be, this is how we do it. I could definitely see myself walking into the club early hours. This ain't like a late night club or a super, like, almost a closing time song. To All In. I could see it.
Hold on, wait, get the fuck out my face, get the fuck out my way. On the road again, man, I'm going 95. 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 Everybody asks me, VD, how have you been?
How you been?
I'm in bed, some rock, I'm all in.
VD.
Some don't ever die, gon' let you on scene. Life is a movie, I try to make a scene. Miền Trung ta miền Túc, miền Túc ta miền Sóc, miền Sóc ta miền Sai. Miền Khâu ta miền Trâu, rừng Phật này chỉ vật đọt đọt với sập hơi.
And then it's don't stop using the comic.
Sóc miền Sóc ta miền Sai. Miền Khâu ta miền Trâu, rừng Phật này chỉ vật đọt đọt với sập hơi. Rừng khla kết vềថ្ងៃ, rừng khla tiệt đây kết dục trời. Rừng khla nhom cha chao, rừng khla tiệt cha ba yang chơi. I'll let you go, but it's young free my space.
Free space.
Ain't no strain, no stress. No time for hoe. Cô niên cho đến đây cái. Nhưng back at the flow, man, nơi ta nhung to đâm ra. Man, I wish I could in my land, make money move.
Vannda said there's no time for hoes. You know, and a lot of times, you know, in rap or in hip hop, sometimes we use that word interchangeable. Bitches and hoes, we do sometimes use it interchangeable for women, but I don't think in this situation Vannda is doing that. And I'm not saying it's good that we do that either. I'm just saying sometimes niggas say, you know, them bitches over there, and I don't even necessarily mean it derogatory. The same way I would say these niggas referring to guys. But Vannda means right now on what he's got going on life, no, the hoes, the girls you meet 2 a.m., 3 a.m. outside the club, asking you if you got a bottle at your house. The ones who smoking the cigarette, they don't really smoke cigarettes, but they like to smoke the cigarette. They waiting out there for it. Those kind of joints, he don't got no time for them. The let me go get you the number 3 from Arby's so I can blow your back out. He don't got no time for them. He wants to lock in. And is Vannda gonna make a Skull 3? What do we think? Is Vannda gonna make a Skull 3? I need to know in the comments. I personally don't want Skull 3 right now. I want Vannda to make a different album, maybe just different title, because I want that Skull legacy to at least for now, let it rest. And this sounds very different. You know what I mean? This energy, these features we've been getting over the last couple of years sounds a little different than the Skull energy. And it's a good different. So I don't need this to be Skull. But what y'all think? Do y'all want a Skull 3? Is Queso tripping?
Yung beggar the flow man mình nơi yung to đom ra. Man I wish I should run in the land make money move. You tell you Batman no outside you got money make plan whole gang to so be the best for them. I need me $1 billion deal yung start from Stone Beach know what I build. On yung more real than I get that real boy na some yung boy na ni some meal. Up in the head and I'm stuck. Everybody show me love. I don't yung jewel them job. Album crying from pub. Up in the head and I'm stuck. Everybody show me love. I don't even do them job. Album crying from pub.
And right now he's up and he's stuck. He flipped the expression that's going on right now. Is up and stuck. But right now he said I'm up and I'm stuck. Everybody's showing me love. And Vannda has been at least the biggest Cambodian artist for at least 3 years now. 3 years. You see him on the TV show now, Nick. They starting to give Vannda the flowers that I think us as the audience have always seen coming and felt he deserved. Oh, was that the end of the song? Go, 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 pop it.
Life is a movie, I'm direct. I'm trying to tell the nigga karakter. High as a butter, skip the metric. Tryna go big on Big Sean, like my body on flicks. Shout out to my team, shout out to my gang, shout out to my bro. Shout out to my love on the band on yung TNG, but one natural. Shout out to the fans, shout out to the bitch, shout out
to the hoes. Yo, shout out to the hoes. This was a certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction by me right here. Big music video by me right there. Bow, click on it. Show me some love. You watch the video, so I'm gonna hit that thumbs up button. You're a hoe. So stop being a hoe. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. I am gone.